Oh, I didn't see you come in. We've just been recording our weekly podcast for the AFL show on the podcast network. You can find it at afl.thepodcastnetwork.com.
Now the big news today, which is broken, is that Neale
hang on,
Daniher...
I'll just sounding a bit tinny there. I'll just...
What's this?
Work with the levels.
What's this?
That's not for this. That's for the bread maker.
Neale Daniher has resigned as the coach of Melbourne Football Club.
Yeah.
Breaking news today. But he's going to coach the rest of the year, so they can find someone else.
I always find it strange that resign looks very similar to re-sign. I wonder if there could ever be there could ever be a mistake there. I'd like to resign. I'd like to re-sign. Maybe he just sent a letter and someone interpreted it incorrectly. But, maybe there's the work experience kid working in the office down there. I was going to say in Joe Gutnick's office, but he hasn't been the president for some time.
Neale Daniher is gone.
He's just a goner?
Gary Lyon's been putting pressure on him.
Yep.
Gardner, the club president.
The Gardner, even the Gardner's been, the help.
Chris Connolly could come across from Fremantle.
Oh, gee, that'd be good. I mean, Melbourne's gotten into one grand final in 10 years. Get someone with a bit of experience in Chris Connolly over.
Well, your old pal Gary Lyon.
Gary Lyon. Has he ever coached before?
International rules.
Oh, right. So it's not really the same. Basically, any 14-year-old with a PlayStation.
I've coached Knuckles, a Knuckles team before.
Oh, right.
So...
I thought you'd coach Knuckles as in Crackers Keenan or...
Neil Curley.
Neil Curley, that's right. Neil Curley.
No, I couldn't coach that guy.
No. Oh, you couldn't. You couldn't hold him. Maybe they could get Neil Curley. He's a loose cannon.
A lot of people have written Sydney off. But I think they're a team that have great camaraderie and mateship. And I think maybe they'll upset Geelong this weekend.
Yeah.
For example, Adam Goods often wears the jumpers of his teammates who are injured. Just to show just so they can see their number still running around out there. I think it's a really nice gesture that he does for his teammates. He's done a lot for O'Loughlin when O'Loughlin's injured. He just wears his jumper at training.
That's ridiculous.
So yeah.
I've never heard of something so preposterous. What would they achieve by doing that?
So, you were away last week, so I sort of thought I might try the same thing. So there's your T-shirt back.
Oh, you were wearing my T-shirt. That's disgusting. I couldn't think of anything more putrid than... And there's the underpants. That's a shame. That's you washed them, which was good.
Why do you wear Playboy?
Because that's what she wants.
Look, as we know, AFL players are always in the spotlight, and Jason Ackermanis today wrote an article in the Herald Sun about somebody who'd prank called him, which is really immature.
It is.
Apparently the guy rang him up and said something about him having an acne head.
So you don't
Ackermanis acne
yeah,
head.
That's...
He said, I've heard it so many times before. I mean, we've got the numbers of AFL players. Like, I've got Jason's number in here, but I mean...
You got Jason Ackermanis'
we've got a duty of care that we don't call them just for stupid things like that.
You've got the numbers in there.
Yeah, if there's a genuine interview or something we need to ask him, we'd call.
Yeah.
I mean, Jason went on to say that this guy's obviously got his hands on the club database, and he says, dude, seriously, get a life, or at least pretend to have one. And apparently some of the other Western Bulldogs players received prank calls from this guy as well, so let's hope that they track this idiot.
You're a knob. Knobby, knob.
Who are you?
Nah, I'm not telling you.
Who are you calling?
No, too bad. You're rubbish. You're a rubbish player.
Who are you doing?
No, it's not Jeff Wortman. I didn't put it on silent.
Oh my god.
Oh, it's Jeff. It's a joke. It's a joke. Prank call.
Well, West Coast are on the slippery slide, Paul. If they lose this week, that'll be 3 losses in a row, and they're playing Adelaide. There's a chance that could happen. Could Chris Judd move at the end of the year? There's a few clubs that will free up some money at the end of this year.
Oh, you've got an Essendon theory, haven't you?
I've got an Essendon theory, because Matthew Lloyd will go on the veterans list next year. That's probably
because James Hird will free up that slot.
Hird will go. 300. That's probably 600,000.
Yep.
A couple of players delisted.
Yeah.
They might have 800,000 to throw at Judd.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty specky.
Yeah.
Or Collingwood could probably do a similar thing if if Buckley decides not to go on next year.
Yep.
Could be a bidding war.
Abby's Auctions might have to figure out his salary.
At this point, can I just do a big shout out to John Laws?
Yeah.
Because he's finishing his career, and he and I are in the same biz,
But he's got a golden, Mike.
Yeah, well, I've got a bronze.
Have you?
One. Well, it's a tin one, but I'm just just like Lawsy, I'm here, just working the levels. I think I hear a bit of a hot spot.
What do I do with this?
That's my hair wand. I just